Shall we end this? First things first. She knew Misty, then husband motive. Okay, sure, there's possibility. They were friends, right? Murder doesn't seem likely. You, on the other hand, have a definite motive. Revenge for the breakup. Definite? Thanks for the vote of confidence, Cass, but I handled it like a champ. Besides, who told you the two of them were friends? She did. It was Miss Gamble, wasn't it? Without further investigation, cannot establish a motive for the witness. But unfortunately, the possibility that she has one does exist. So if you hope to disprove the defendant's claim, Miss Bloom, you will need some solid evidence right here, right now. Do you have any? Ooh. Do I have evidence that Miss Gamble had no motive to murder Miss Wolf? I bet that we're gonna get these in every statement. I don't believe that question is relevant at the moment, Your Honor. So will you quit wasting time and let me talk, cousin? No, I'm not gonna do that. What is up with that? And how'd you know about that? I don't remember anyone mentioning it since you got here. Yeah, the bailiffs were kind enough to let me listen to bits and pieces of what's been going on. That's also how I knew when to make my helpful entrance earlier. Anything else? Mr. Von Karma said this earlier. Lying doesn't prove that she's the one who killed Ms. Wolf. She lied because she believed you were guilty. Didn't think the system would work on you. Frankly, I think we're proving her right. Ooh. Good one, Cass. But you know, there isn't really that much evidence against me. Miss Gamble's testimony was what the police based my arrest on anyways. Unfortunately, he's correct. With the witness's testimony a lie, our case is fairly weak. Unless you have proof that her lies were for the reasons you stated. If you want the witness's claims to have credibility, Ms. Bloom, you will need some solid evidence right here, right now. Do you have any? Oh, the evidence that Ms. Gamble didn't lie because she was... Oh. Evidence that... Interesting. I don't think we do. We have to think about this some more. Good luck next time, cousin. Maybe not. I took the poker chip. There's blood on it, which means she must have been by the body. I think it's pretty weird that you know so much about that poker chip. Especially considering I found it on the ground in the defendant lobby. How did it get there? I, for one, don't think Miss Gamble has ever set foot in that room. Sure she has. I saw her in there just before the trial. You're lying. Court bailiffs can confirm that. Jeez, calm down. I saw her there early this morning. There weren't any bailiffs there at the time. I didn't see that chip until after you left. Can't you explain that for us? I didn't see it at all. Not my fault you're such an eagle-eye, Cass. I trust you don't believe the defendant's statement, Miss Bloom. Just to definitively prove that it is a lie, you'll need some evidence. Ms. Gamble was never in the defendant lobby. I would imagine that Von Karma would keep a tighter handle on his witness, but I can't do anything about that right now. That's what I thought. But just chill out, Cass. I was there because I didn't see any... Oh, I was there because I didn't see any poker chips. So we're supposed to take your word for that. Of course not. Police did an investigation too, you know? They didn't find a poker chip either, did they? No. Investigation found nothing of the sort. The blood could have gotten on that chip before 8 o'clock. I mean, you could have prepared it while wearing gloves, right? Prepared it? Wow. Some crazy theories you got there, Cassandra. I don't suppose you can prove a word of them, though. you want to show that the chip got blood on it before 8 o'clock, Miss Bloom, you'll need some solid evidence. Do you have any? Evidence that the chip got blood on it before the 8 o'clock shift? Here's her fingerprints. I'm curious about that. I don't think we've got anything there. I don't have any evidence like that at the moment, Your Honor. Yes, as I figured. Relax a little, will you, Cass? Definitely just as possible that she's the killer as it is that I am, I think. Everything you're saying sounds strange. It's like you planned for all this. Well, I'm not an idiot. I think things through in advance, that's all. Yeah, maybe too far. I'm not sure I like what you're insinuating here, Cass. Exactly what are you insinuating, defense? I believe the attorney is implying that her client knows information an innocent person would not. And that he knows this information because he is Ms. Wolf's killer. Laugh. You know you can't prove that, right, Cass? That's right. If you believe the witness knows something he should not, then you will, as always, where you need genuine proof to back it up. Do you have some? I am admittedly unsure. I don't think we have anything. I don't have any evidence like that at the moment, Your Honor. Exactly. So you don't interrupt me next time. How's that sound? I made it to the end. Not the way I expected to. Now I'm fighting to lose the case. I'm not letting my cousin send an innocent woman to jail. Von Karma's picked up on it, but he's already done all he can to help me. All I can do is keep searching for something Ben hasn't thought about, and expose his lies. Okay, motive. So, evidence of their friendship. Evidence of their friendship. Evidence that, evidence that she didn't lie because she was the killer. And what was the question in this case? Evidence she was in that? Oh, in the bailiff's room. And the defendant's lobby. Got evidence that can do exactly that, Your Honor. Oh, we can't present profiles here. Interesting. Well then. Okay, let's not do that. The third statement was in the defendant's lobby. Evidence had been prepared it. Chip got blown up before the 8 o'clock shift. Let's just see what would happen here. Here it is. I fail to see how that evidence shows anything of the sort, Ms. Bloom. Good luck next time, Cass. Guess you're a failure, just like always, huh? Wow! This is not the way to go about this, attorney. Rethink your approach and try again. First, I think a penalty is in order. Wow, Von Karma was the supportive one there. Ugh. There's no way I'm gonna win like this. I need to think things through one more time. I don't have before the 8 o'clock. No, I don't have any. Okay. I still low-key love the fact that Von Karma is actually face turned here. Which means that maybe Cassie's father's perception of Von Karma was wrong, and in this situation, he's actually not 100% as corrupt as he was in normal Phoenix Wright canon. Don't know. At least in this case, he still seems to care somewhat about the truth of the matter, even though it's convenient for him in this case because he still gets to win. Let's show the ribbon here. Ben, during the recess when I was telling you about what my father said to me, I mentioned that he didn't want me to be a lawyer. What? What do you mean? He told me I couldn't be good enough to be one. Not when Von Karma existed. There's no way you can outsmart people like him, he'd say. There's no way to win. You know what? Maybe he was right. After all, I'm not going to win this case. Just get to the point already. Still, you get your wish for the thrilling courtroom turnabouts. I'm going to turn this around. For all the times my father couldn't. For all the people like Misty Wolf who dared to try to turn their situations around, too. And paid a price for it that they never deserved. Miss Bloom, that evidence you're holding. Oh, yeah. You mean this? Victim's ribbon. What exactly do you mean to show with this? As Ben eagerly rubbed in our faces, the poker chip happens to bear Ms. Gamble's fingerprints. However, the ribbon does not. As such, we know the witness didn't touch it that night. Wait a minute. Since it was found in the victim's pocket, it was invisible from just looking at her body. The question becomes, how did you know about it, Benjamin Bloom? Order of the court. Of course I would know about the ribbon. I mean, Misty was my girlfriend. You missed the point, defendant. You could not have known she was wearing it on the day of the crime. That's very true. The evidence shows Ms. Gamble didn't pose as the victim. So how did the defendant know Ms. Wolf had the ribbon? I'll tell you exactly what happened that night. You murdered Ms. Wolf before 8 o'clock, and I'm betting you wanted that body found. Nobody ever goes into the back room, do they? And just why would I want the body found? Let's say you got Ms. Gamble to touch that ribbon, and then you tied it to the victim's hair. Your story, that you saw her alive that night, and it was really Ms. Gamble, would be proven. When Ms. Gamble peeked around the corner and saw you, you ran out of time. You stuffed the ribbon into the victim's pocket, just like Ms. Gamble said. That's the one thing that she insisted happened. Maybe I just saw Misty wearing it earlier that day. I was stalking her, after all. You testified that you saw the victim wearing the ribbon at 8 o'clock. It could not have been Miss Wolf. And it could not have been Ms. Gamble. So it must have been a lie. Oh, what, so that's your argument? I knew she had that ribbon, so I must have been the killer? Don't think I've forgotten how hesitant you were to tell us about it. Only now that I know why. This is decisive evidence of your guilt, Benjamin Bloom. Don't make me laugh! What about the poker chip? What does that prove on its own, Ben? You had plenty of time alone in that room. You could have worn gloves, stolen that chip from Miss Gamble, put the blood on there yourself. In fact, it'd be quite easy to do so, if you meant to frame Miss Gamble from the start. Are you all being ignorant on purpose here? I'm the one who got arrested. Me. Well, that's true, I suppose. If you were trying to frame Miss Gamble. The police should have suspected her, no? You failed at framing her. Even then, you had something else in mind, didn't you? When your fake evidence didn't pan out, you had one more ace in the hole. We can present profiles. And I know just who we're presenting. Your last ace in the hole was me. It was me, wasn't it? You're going to let me get you acquitted, thinking you were completely innocent. This whole time I told myself, I know him. I know he wouldn't kill somebody. But now I think I know you better than I ever have. And I'm so disappointed. You thought I was weak. You thought you could just slip me the poker chip and I'd use it. You tried to control me. I still managed to turn things around. Well, one thing's very clear to me now. There is no more room for debate in this case. You see, it was foolish to believe you were innocent after all. Please wait. Please, just listen to me. You're right, Cass. Of course you're right. Misty, I did kill her. I admit it. I hate myself for it every second I'm alive. Yeah, I knew I could frame Rosetta. Everything happened the way you said it did, but I'm not a stalker and I'm not a cold-blooded killer. I swear I'm not the person you think I am. What exactly are you talking about? Explain yourself, defendant. That day, it was Misty who asked me to come to the back room, not the other way around. It hadn't been that long since she broke up with me, so I figured she wanted to talk. When I went inside, she attacked me. She charged at me with a knife. If I hadn't been able to wrestle it away from her, I would have been dead for sure. Another lie. I don't know why she did it. I guess she must still have been angry with me. You're lying. You're a liar. So you're saying the murder was justified self-defense? That's right. I know how it looks. I would never murder someone in cold blood. You stabbed her in the fucking back, you little shithead. I'm not a killer, Cass. I hope you can believe me. Yeah! That was a good try, Ben. You really sold it for a second. What you just told us is, of course, impossible. What? There's no way Miss Dool's murder was self-defense. She was stabbed in the fucking back. Take that! After all, you just told us that she charged at you. How exactly did she manage to get stabbed from behind? Why? How, indeed? What? You cannot lie to this court any longer, defendant. You made that story up! And you tried to paint a dead woman as a murderer. You're my lawyer, Cass. I thought we had a deal. You can't do this to me! You You did this to yourself. You deserved it, and you deserve it too. Damn it! This was never supposed to happen. Mr. Bloom, you tried to take advantage of this court's pity. You tried to take advantage of your own defense attorney. I think only one response to this is appropriate. Don't you dare! You may have successfully exerted power over Miss Wolf. You tried to exert power over me. But here, in this place, in this court of law, you have no power, and you never will. I see no more room for deliberation in this case. The murder of Misty Wolf, this court finds you, Benjamin Bloom. No! No, please. Come on. Come on. Ooh. Was low-key hoping we'd still get the courtroom celebration. For a job well done. God. My first murder trial. Anything could have happened. Why the hell did it have to be that? I just wanted to defend my client. Make him look good. Ben, why did this happen? Why couldn't I just have a normal trial? Hey, Miss Bloom? Oh, buddy! I just want to say thanks for staying up for me in there. What? Oh, yeah, that. It was nothing. I just got sick of Von Karma getting his way every time. Well, it meant a lot to me. Nobody's really bothered to help me out before. Most of the time, I kinda just do what people tell me to do. I'm sorry about your cousin. Don't worry about it. He's not worth it. Damn straight, yeah, but I'm just sorry things turned out like that. You shouldn't be. Oh, who's this? Roletta! Miss Gamble, I'm sorry for how I treated you in there. Don't lose any sleep over it. You made the right choice in the end. You gave him what he deserved. That's all that matters. He lied to me. He tried to take advantage of me. I wasn't just gonna let him do that. You don't sound like you believe him yourself, but you're right, you know. And he's not the only one. There are plenty of men out there. Men who will take advantage of anyone who they can. Doesn't even matter who. Oh no, it's just like Dad said, there was a lot of Von Karmas out there. But Von Karma helped us, so maybe there's a lot of people worse than Von Karmas. And they'll keep enabling them. Keep letting them do what they do. You know what it is. It's not that there's a lot of Von Karmas out there. There's a lot of mad on guards out there. That's the real problem here. At least in this case, Von Karma turned out to not be 100% as bad as Papa made him out to be. Maybe. Until people like us can put them in their place. I'm sorry. Miss Wolf deserved better. Yeah, she did. Eh? Whoa. I'll see you around, Cassie Bloom. Buddy's back. Miss Gamble. I can't imagine how she feels. I can. Having everything against you, telling you that you're wrong. I'm not going to be part of it. Not anymore. What? What? What happened? Who's that? What? Ooh. Mr. Von Karma, what are you doing here? I came to speak to you, of course. What other reason would there be? I mean, sure, but I didn't think you would have anything to talk to me about. Yes. I simply wish to offer my condolences. I understand how difficult losing a case can be. What? I wish that was the hardest part of this. Thanks, but I can do without your pity. Winning isn't everything. I disagree. However, the If that is a conclusion you have arrived to on your own, then I respect it, however grudgingly. I must admit that you defied my expectations. The fear that I saw in your father, you cast it out of yourself admirably. He was focused on beating you. He was convinced it was for the greater good. Why would he let you control his life? It's not heroic or helpful. It's just kind of sad. There's no reason for me to let the same thing happen to myself. You are determined, aren't you? The way you silenced your cousin earlier. You would make a good prosecutor. Thanks, but I've already got a job. Of course. I'm sure you're very dedicated to it. When you change your mind, my door will still be open. Well, Von Karma, do you even know how many lives you've ruined? I don't have any idea what you mean. Yes, you do. Not just my dad, but all the people you sent to prison. How many of them were innocent? How many defense lawyers did you leave crushed and broken? Do you understand the kind of hell your perfect win record has put people through? I seek only perfection. The lives of others are none of my concern. You've paid me about 0.01% of concern, which is more than we normally see from you. Do not forget, Miss Bloom, my door will be open. Oh boy. I don't think we want to take up that job offer. Yeah, I'm sure I'll just be scrambling to come see you. I'm sorry about him. He shouldn't be allowed to talk to you like that. He gave you worse. Besides, I spent too much time today feeling sorry for myself. Anyway, I don't care about what a mean old guy with a dress sends from 100 years ago. That's just something I'd been telling myself, you know? Huh. Maybe you're right. Of course I'm right. Come on, Detective Faith. You want a coffee? Coffee? Yeah, that sounds great. Awesome. Me too. Why don't you get us some? But Cassie, no. Cassie, no. Hey, wait a minute. Cassie, no, you've fallen into Von Karma's trap. As you left the courtroom that afternoon, I remembered a thought I had before the trial started. That my job is to make my client look good in the eyes of the court. Whether he's guilty or not, the police have already decided. Sure, maybe I'm not a detective. I can't change the facts or invent new possibilities. That doesn't mean I have to blindly accept what other people tell me. I can think for myself. I can press on and find the truth, all on my own. It isn't wrong to doubt myself. I shouldn't grow complacent, but I can't let doubt consume me. Not everything that sounds good is the truth. Not everything strange is a lie. It's only through searching for the truth myself that I can start to learn the difference. When I see it, I know I'm right, and the truth can back me up. That's when I can say it.
Objection!
Ah! Hey! Gassy Gamble Wolf by Lynn. Those are really good, I'm not gonna lie. Well, Cassie and Roletta could be sisters, almost. Ben. Oh, Ben. Faith by Fenrir Dark Wolf. Oh, the sprites are really good. All of it, the backgrounds. Oh, Custom Von Karma. Additional. Order lobby. That's really unique. Oh, courtroom bench, custom courtroom. That's a really cool looking courtroom. Testimony cross-exam pop-ups. Nice, nice. thank the Caesar at Southern Corinth for hosting the Keeping It Simple competition. Ooh. This is part of a competition. Thank you for playing. Aww. You are welcome. I really enjoyed that story. For Turnabouts past. End. End. What? Cassie, it's your dad. Looks like maybe I caught you at a bad time. I know it's sudden calling you out of the blue like this, but... Well, I heard that you did another trial. Cousin Ben's, no less. Look, I get that I haven't always been as supportive as I should be. I'm proud of you. Really am. I'm coming back into town this weekend to see you. You have to tell me all about how everything went. What do you say we get dinner? It's you, me, Alf. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's you, me, and Ben. I'll see you soon, Cassie. Oh, no. The end. Oh, no. I'm not gonna lie. Hell, after just... I'm a sucker for custom characters in Phoenix Wright case. It's because it feels like when you're dealing with canon characters, you have their pre-existing backstories and motivations, and so you either just create new plots to put them in, or you play with those origins and with alternate universe stuff. But it's just, there's something about developing just completely new characters, giving them motivation, seeing them blossom, that I'm particularly a sucker for. So if you know any more good fan cases with custom characters, feel free to shoot them my way. And additionally, I'm not going to lie, if there are any more cases, if Cassie Bloom has taken on any more cases after this, if we get to see the continuation where her father comes to town, hell, there doesn't even have to be a big overarching plot to any of it. Just more cases with Cassie. If there's more of that, I low-key really want to see more of her, because she's just really, like I said like a video ago, she feels really real. And I wasn't expecting this. I will admit, I really only had a fear of the plot taking that turn, because I had just gotten off playing Turnabouts to the Father. But I honestly wasn't expecting it to actually go that way. But the way it did take that turn was really affirming. And it really was a case of Cassie rising up from it and growing and becoming stronger from it, rather than Turnabouts to the Father, Apollo and Ares sort of hitting bottom and trying to start over from the dark twist of the case. But man, that was really good. It's hell, even just hell, there might even be a plot thread of Manfred Von Karma trying to recruit Cassie and not succeeding for obvious reasons. It's again Ace Attorney Investigations 2 with the dual paths of Manfred Von Karma, the prosecutor, or William Bloom, the defense attorney. And Cassie Bloom, the tree attorney. I don't think she wants to go back. I think she just wants to go back to arbor law and live a normal legal life. That was also an interesting twist, having interesting facet of her character being the civil attorney. Having that be a thing that meant she was not used to the criminal process, but also having that be something that she called upon to stand up for Buddy. And also Buddy. He's a jolly, jolly good man who did not deserve to die in Ace Attorney investigations. So it's nice to see more Buddy. So, this is the end for Turnabouts Past, and this is the end. Again, more cases with custom characters, shoot them my way. More Cassie Bloom cases, shoot them my way. I'll definitely check them out. I'm back in now. I'm too deep. I'm two cases deep into my return to Ace Attorney fan cases. It's the good content has got me hooked again. The good content. Sometimes it's nice to see some really interesting narrative shit in this format. Sometimes it's nice for a good old-fashioned just mystery to solve. And it just so happened that this had kind of both with the and what's honestly an interesting take on the your client is actually guilty figure. In this case, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Your client did the stabbing, and your client is a piece of shit. And now we gotta explain this to our father. That's gonna be awkward.